So it's about that time of year again where I spiral into a level of guilt about how much I haven't paid attention to or given love to old Raven here. You know it's getting bad when you end up with one of these on your window. And poor old Raven, the registration has expired, the insurance has lapsed. It's time that we do something about it. So the first thing we're going to have to do is spend some money. And just like that, we are significantly poorer, but Raven is back on the road. So yay, legal Raven, step one done. And now we are going to take Raven inside, give it a very quick clean, and we have a bit of a surprise for Raven. But first, we'll hook up the battery, because that's how much I don't drive him. Oh, sorry about the key in the screen. That's how much I don't drive Raven, is I keep the battery disconnected because it's got a cheap battery and everything in it. Unfortunately, it's gotten all the hand-me-downs. Raven had to donate his good battery to one of the working cars, but that should be enough to get us started. Give it a crack, see what happens. Yeah, we got power. We're just a little tired. There we go, that's better. And now we'll take Raven inside and we'll finally get all of this junk out of the poor thing. Well, that says a bit about how long it's been. There we go, a bit more respectable in the back. We'll do the same for the front. There we go, looking a lot more respectable now. If you're wondering why we don't have door cards on the back, anyone that's been playing along for a while will know we had some leaky issues with these vapor barriers. We triaged the back ones here and that seems to have worked. Our back floors have stayed pretty dry, but unfortunately our front driver's carpet is getting wet, so the vapor barrier in this door has failed as well, which means I'm guessing that one's not far behind either. So at some point we're going to go through and replace all the vapor barriers with brand new material, brand new seals and all that kind of thing. So I haven't bothered putting the doors back on these because it's all going to happen at some point. Plus I've got a window regulator over there to replace too. But it doesn't look like a dump anymore. Looks like a car I can drive. Just enough light for a quick tub before we go as well. That's always nice. Make it look pretty again. And this here is our surprise, I think, I hope. We now have permanent undercover secure parking for Raven. This looks like a bog standard shopping centre up here, which it is. But when we get downstairs, you'll see we're amongst good company. And here we are. There's a whole bunch of interesting cars that just live down here. A few more along here, including some fairly valuable ones. And some not so valuable ones. And there's more. So now all we got to do is find ourselves a parking spot that we're comfortable with. So Raven's kind of testing the waters here for us. And if this works out well, then this could be a warehouse substitute. There's plenty of parking. It is actually a shopping mall, the basement parking of a shopping mall where they rent out space by the month, and it is super affordable. So it's much cheaper than any kind of warehouse storage, much cheaper than anything we found, cheaper than private parking, cheaper than stuff all the way up the coast, and this is about 10 minutes from our house. So we're going to bring a few of the cars down here over time if it works out for us. So the next step will be to get Raven a new car cover. The old one was a bit too far gone, but for now she's somewhere nice and dry. Her carpets aren't going to get wet anymore, and we can slowly work on her, keep her safe at the same time, and drive her whenever we want because she's only 10 minutes away from home. We'll see you again soon, Raven.